what your vices are. Your vices is understanding yourself something that you need to control, like an addiction. When people on alcohol or dope or drugs or what have you, it's an addiction. I try not to get addicted to anything. People think I'm addicted to working out. No, I'm not. I balance it. I balance. All right? What we have to do is balance how we do the computers, how we do our phone, how we do our studies. I'm always studying. If you see all the books that I read, and the millionaires always tell you, if you're not reading, you're not gonna make any money.
Yes.
You'll make some money, but you have to continue to read and get the knowledge about economics, psychology, basic business, conflict resolution. That's the problem with millennials today. Understanding conflict and a resolution. And understanding that, we must balance ourselves. Because the one thing we don't never want to lose is our mind. And this is one of the tools that I really work on myself. I want to work on my mind more this year. More. I've been working on it. But this is what I want to work on the most. You have to treat this like a muscle. You got to give it some strength. No strength, no result.
Right.
Work on this and everything else will fall in. And always understand it's never too late. Never too late to start over, to reboot. I detox from the phone. No social media, bed on the phone, blah, blah, blah. Then I go ahead and breathe a little bit. I get back on. For a business, I'm a business-oriented phone person. Nothing personal. Nothing is personal on here because my personal life is mine. And I don't want nobody in my space or understanding my space and my movement. Because I can look at some of y'all social media and I can tell the mood you're in.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell, oh, life is great. You can tell da-da-da-da. Then they say, you know what? We have to keep all the haters da-da-da-da-da. You can tell somebody done erupted their flow, their yin and yang. Yin and yang. Family. Family. Family is this. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Friends are this. Your people, associates, are in the middle. Because you have more associates than friends. Friends are down here. Associates are here in the middle. And when I mean by associates, because of social media, we don't interact as much and communicate. Directly say, hey, what's going on, man? Blah, 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 blah. Something interrupts us with our phone. So what we have to do is understand that you have family, associates, and friends. Because understanding friends is going to be somebody that's real close to you later on. If you get married, that friend is supposed to be your mate. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody else secondary. Associates is a placement of everybody who's around you to get a action out of. Associate is somebody you place to get an action out of. Finance. He's funny. He's a comedian like the great Greeks and all the kings. They had a buffoon, accountant, ministry, all these people around them that fill that void of balanced associates. And that's what we have to get back to. This year I'm going to do a lot more talking, a lot more speaking engagements because through my life travels and I've been paying attention. I done seen kings, queens. I done traveled the world. I'm still traveling. And I go get an understanding when I go out of town. I just don't go to the popular place. I go seek and find out. Travel the world. You get the opportunity to travel, travel. The world is super big. And understanding, it's endless of places you can go. But right now, I want y'all to reboot, figure out your vices, things that you like, I need to do better at. If you're playing the game too much, I ain't say stop. Cut back and balance. I'm not drinking enough water. I'm not working out enough. I'm not working on my mind enough. I'm not doing enough schoolwork. I'm not with my family enough. I'm not with my girlfriend enough. I'm not with my husband enough. I'm not doing enough with my family. I'm not treating these people right. I'm not communicating right. I'm not going to cuss as much. I'm going to make sure I'm respectful. Respectful. I don't get into religion because that's very, very, and I don't get into politics. That's a very fine line. So the end of the day is whatever you believe in, believe it, but you got to put an action in it. I'm going to do this year. I'm going to do that. You know the hardest part to do? Discipline to do an action and just get started. First you got to say, I'm going to be disciplined. Now what is the action you're going to do? And then how I'm going to get started. I said it. I went back and spoke at my whole school years ago when I was in college. I told them, I was out of college. I told them that I was going to be one of the best trainers in the world. The world, Craig. How do you identify that you are the best in the world? It's about your resume and about your products that you have developed over the years, not in your space, but around the world space. How many categories of people you have touched? Not just your culture, not just your region. How many elements of training have you done? But it never stops. I never stop seeking being the best in the world. It never stopped. I'm going to another page in my life that I want to accomplish. When I write it down for that year, I'm realistic. I went back to it. I'm going back into it. When I finish, I'm going back to it and say, what did I knock out? What did I knock out? And I know I done knocked some stuff out. Because they were realistic, and I knew it was attainable what I put on that paper. And it's real. Second rule, we getting ready. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. And you make the year new. The year doesn't just become new. You make it new. Happy New Year. Cool, let's go. Y'all in.